that happens. That makes it sound more aggressive and not just. Well, it feels like that to me. And, you know, if I say I want to do it, Brenda's it's one of my best qualities, and it's one of my worst qualities. Hey, let's just carry the football. Speaking of which, did your team win? How about basketball?
Good morning. I will call the Norfolk Planning Commission meeting of January 21st, 2026 to order. Inform the public of the Open Meetings Act in the northwest corner of the building and ask for roll.
Wait.
Here.
Sock. Simonson.
Here.
Hupke. Hoffert.
Here.
Kuby. Griffith.
Here.
Keach.
Here.
Ronfelt.
Here.
And ask for approval of the full agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion to second.
All commission members present voting in the affirmative. Motion carries.
And ask for consideration of the approval of the minutes of the January 6th, 2026 Planning Commission meeting.
Move to approve.
Second.
Appreciate the motion to second.
All commission members present voting in the affirmative. Motion carries.
And this is just a reminder for commissioners, and I did a poor job of it 2 weeks ago, is to, when we are speaking, to remember to turn our microphones on. So make sure the green is showing when we are speaking, so that we can be recorded. We can all hear each other in this room, but when it goes back on recording, it's tough to pick up. So just a friendly reminder. And consideration of the resolution of number 2026 PC-1 approving a conditional use permit for a daycare center on property addressed as 104 South 10th Street.
Yeah. Okay, let's just take it.
And we will now read this in.
There we go.
Good. Okay.
Yep.
Be it resolved by the Planning Commission of the City of Norfolk, Nebraska, that Norfolk Area Child Care Collaborative is hereby granted a conditional use permit for a daycare center subject to the following terms and conditions. Hours of operation shall be limited to Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. There shall be a 4-foot minimum fence enclosing the outside play area. There shall be no curbside drop-off pickup parking on the west side of South 10th Street unless legally using the existing ADA curbside parking spaces. All drop-off pickup parking shall be in the property owner's parking lot on the east side of South 10th Street unless legally using an existing ADA curbside parking spaces. The applicant shall work with the city regarding the installation of appropriate pedestrian safety measures, including but not limited to a mid-block crossing from the parking lot on the east side of South 10th Street to the sidewalk entrance to the daycare center on the west side of South 10th Street, and any required signage or other measures pursuant to the Norfolk City Code. The conditional use permit shall be for 10 years and a personal privilege granted to the applicant and shall not be subject to transfer. Failure to observe and maintain the conditions and restrictions of the conditional use permit shall be considered a violation of the Code of the City of Norfolk, Nebraska, subject to penalty as provided herein, and may be grounds for review, including alteration or termination of the permit. All procedures and standards outlined in Section 27-56 of the Norfolk City Code pertaining to the conditional use permits shall be observed, and the conditional use permit shall permit be granted herein shall be subject to the provisions of the Norfolk City Code that provide for an appeal to be taken within 15 days of the decision of the Planning Commission. And there shall be compliance with the floodplain and any other applicable city, county, state, or federal regulations that may apply. I would take a motion.
Motion to approve the conditional use permit?
I will second that.
I have a motion and a second.
Voting in the affirmative, Waite, Simonson, Hupkey, Griffith, Keach, abstaining, Ronfelt. Resolution 2026 PC-1 is adopted.
Thank you. And consideration of the recommendation of the final plat of Hawks Crossing Edition. Anyone here to speak on behalf?
My name is Calvin Herman with Progressive Builders, the one presenting the plat, and I'm just here to answer any questions you guys might have on it.
Oh, yeah. Val, any concerns with this one?
No, I don't believe so. We've been working with the engineering staff and Callan. I don't know if this might help too. So this is Benjamin and 35. This is where we're at, and it's kind of, the road is lining up with the driveway here across the way, and so it's just kind of here in the middle right now.
Sounds good. Thank you, Cal. There's no other discussion. I take a motion.
I move to approve the final plat of Hawks Crossing Edition.
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
All commission members present voting in the affirmative, motion carries.
And Val, for the December 2025 building permit report.
Okay, so December 2025, we had 4 new single-family detached permits. So we are at 7 as of this fiscal year, 11 last year. No new duplexes, so we're essentially 0 and 0 for both years. We did not have any new multifamily units come in, so we have 0 this year, and we had 4 totaling 166. That was Foundry Apartments that came in last December. No new single-family attached, so we're 2 units of this year, 4 last year. And there was a big jump last year between November and December because of Foundry Apartments, so we are almost 24 million less than last year for evaluation, because all of Foundry came in, their accessory structures, and 3 homes that same December, totaling over 3.5 million for the valuations for those 3 homes. So that's kind of why we're lower this year.
Thank you, Val. Any other open topics or concerns with the commission?
Can I just remind people, I did send out an email about the NPZA yesterday, so you have about a month to get back to me, but particularly new ones, if you can make it to that Wednesday full-day Planning Commission fundamentals, that seems to be helpful. But anybody else can go too if you just want to go.
Thank you, Val. There's no other discussion. I'd take a motion to adjourn.
So move.
2 weeks, that one's not gonna